name on the back is a hell of a lot more important than the name on the front. I won't be your coach, or I will be your coach, but I won't be your friend. If you are a hockey player, you probably know exactly where these quotes are from. Herb Brooks spoke these words to the 1980 Olympic hockey team gold medalists. This all led to the game known as Miracle on Ice. To set the stage, the Soviet hockey team was on a 4-year gold medal streak and was dominating the U.S. in the Cold War. Brooks was a coach determined to take the reign. Despite everyone's opinion, he picked one of the youngest teams in Olympic history, all fresh out of college. The speech titled "You Were Born for This" is one of the most famous sports speeches in history. It inspired his team to acquire a nearly impossible victory and instilled hope in an entire country. Herb Brooks was a coach along with a player in the hockey world. He was known as a tough guy who had very rigorous methods. Although his team didn't like it, they were ultimately successful. He coached the 1980 Olympic team to a gold medal and multiple Gopher teams. He also played as a Gopher in his college years and even was on the 1960 Olympic team. He was the last person cut on the team, and that was a hard hit for him because they went on to win the gold medal against the Soviets. So this determined to get one for himself, not as a player, but as a coach. When and where? This all took place at the Lake Placid Olympic Hockey Center, now known as the Herb Brooks Arena. Tensions were rising with the Cold War, and we were behind on the ice and off the ice. It was a clear underdog story. People were watching even if they had no idea what hockey was or how to play. They just wanted the Americans to get a victory.
Turn my sound on.
A great opportunity. And that's what you have tonight. That's what you earned here tonight. One game. If we played them 10 times, they might win 9. Not this game. Not tonight. Tonight, we skate. Tonight, we stable. And we shut them down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world. You were born to be hockey players. Every one of you. And you were meant to be here tonight. This is your time. Their time is done. It's over. I'm sick and tired of hearing about what a great hockey team the Soviets had. Screw them. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
So obviously, as I said before, this was much more than just a hockey game. Signs like this were up at every game talking about the war and what was going on. But this game pushed them to the absolute physical and mental state they've ever been. By the end of the first period, they managed to take Vladislav Tretiak, the best goalie out of the world, out of time. He was never even let in a goal rather than been taken out of the game. They fought through bad calls, physical exhaustion, and mental pressure, obviously, and managed a 4-3 lead coming from behind. This was important to history because it gave Americans their first victory. We were behind, and this instilled a lot of patriotism and unity into our country at a time of trouble. I do not know if Herb Brooks would know that this speech would outlive him. This speech is one of the most important speeches in sports history and is quoted. Even my hockey team in 12 years managed to quote this a lot. He's been honored in many ways as the arena was named after him. There's a statue in Minnesota. An award for Minnesota hockey players were given every year to great athletes. There obviously was a movie made about it, as that's the clip we saw, and that's what kind of made it the most famous. But it's a truly inspiring story, and I think it will live forever. Next, I will move to my rhetorical devices. The first one is an expected hit. You were born to play hockey, every one of you, and you were meant to be here tonight. Having the pause and saying every one of you just really amplifies the importance of the sentence and dignifies how important this game is. The next one is an amplification. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. He repeated basically the same sentence, but adding earned. This shows that through all that they've fought through, this is their time to take it, and this is their one opportunity. The last one is an anaphora. Tonight we skate with them, tonight we stay with them, and we shut them down because we can. Tonight we are the greatest hockey team in the world. The repetitive and reuse of tonight shows how important these are and things he's saying. Next, I will go to Aristotle's ethos, pathos, and logos. Ethos, he says, I'm sick and tired of hearing how great a hockey team the Soviets are. He's just showing that he's done research on the team. He's built his credibility, obviously, with being a coach and with talking to other people about everything, and he's determined to win. The next one I'll go to is pathos. So he's obviously a normally tough coach, and the players are very afraid of him, kind of, but respect him. But he says you were born to play hockey. This plays on the player's emotions because it shows the confidence he has in him in this game. The last one I will talk about is logos. He says if you play them 9 times, if you play them 10 times, you might win 9. This shows that he knows it is very unlogical that they will win, but he believes that they will do it tonight. He believes they are ready and prepared. This speech is not only important to the hockey community, but to the U.S. as a whole. Especially as we are so divided today, we can take a lesson from Herb Brooks on unity, and I hope that you guys got something out of this. Thank you.